For today's lesson, we are doing discounts, markups, and sales tax, and our goal is that we can find discounts, markups, and sales tax on items. So first we have vocabulary. A discount is a decrease in the price of an item. An example here would be a pair of jeans that normally cost $29 is on sale at a 30% discount. What is the sale price of the jeans? So the thing we're trying to find is the sale price of the jeans. So the first thing we have to do is calculate the amount of the discount. So what we're looking for here is, we've got 100 for our percent, 30%, right? And then the original price, the whole, is 29. And we want to know how much is being taken off the discounted amount of the jeans. Okay, so if we do 30 times 29 divided by 100, we get that X is equal to $8.70. Okay, now, just for those of us who go shopping sometimes and want to figure this stuff out without a calculator, you can always find 10% of 29. You know what, let me do this in another color so you can see my thinking differently. 10% of 29 is 290. Okay, so we do that 3 times, so 290 times 3 is 870. So that's when you're shopping and you don't want to use your calculator or don't have a calculator, although most of you probably do because you've got your phones. But anyway, that's a way you can do that in your head a little bit easier. Okay, so now we know that we need to subtract the amount of the discount from the original price, and that is because this 30% is being taken off of the price of the jeans. Okay, so we're going to do 29 minus 290. Okay, so 29 minus 290 is $26.10. So that is how much the jeans will cost when they are 30% off. All right, now last, here we have another way, and this is actually my favorite way of solving this problem. If we subtract this, to me the math is easier. We subtract the percent of the discount from 100. So you're starting with the whole of 100, and you've got 30% off, right? So you're going to pay 70% of the price of the jeans. Okay, so now we solve this problem instead. We're paying 70% of the original price of the jeans. So now if I do 29 times 70 divided by 100, I hit something wrong. 29 times 70 divided by 100, I get, hold on one second. Okay, so I got the right answer here. I goofed up top. I subtracted the 290, not the 870. So here we get that X is equal to the discount, the new price of the jeans is $20.30, because if you recall, up here, I am supposed to be subtracting $8.70. I hope you guys caught my mistake before I did. I'm supposed to be subtracting $8.70, which is $20.30. Hee hee. All right, so this to me, this bottom way, the alternative way, is much easier. I'd much rather subtract from 100 and not have to deal with the decimals, the change portion, if I can. Okay, so now we're looking at wholesale prices and markups. Wholesale price, the price at which stores buy items from a manufacturer. The price of retail price is the price which the store sells an item to its customers. So just a little story here. My husband used to own a music store and actually we still have a business where he does this. So when he buys things from his dealers, he buys them at his cost, his wholesale price, and then he gets to mark them up, which is the next word. A markup is the increase from the wholesale price to a retail price. So he marks them up so that he makes a profit, which helps to pay for his expenses and to give hopefully a little bit of profit. Okay? So the example is a store sells skateboards, buys them from a manufacturer at a wholesale price of $57. The store marks them up 150%. What is the retail price of a skateboard? Excuse me. Okay, so our first step is to find the amount of the markup. So we're going to take the important things we need. We need the retail price of the skateboard. We know we have a 57% markup, $57 wholesale price, and it marks up 150%. Okay. So we will start with, make sure I got enough room. Okay, so we've got 100%. We've got the original price of 57, and it's 150% that gets added to the price. So here's our X. Okay, so when I multiply 57 times 150 divided by 100, I get that X is equal to 85.50. Okay, so my next step is I add the markup to the wholesale price. So I get 57 plus 85.50. Okay, this is 50 cents. That's why we don't leave it as the 5/10 up above. So this is equal to $142.50. All right. And again, we have an alternative way. We add the percent of the markup to 100. So we do 100 plus 150, which is going to give us a 250% markup. Okay, then extend that a little bit more. Probably a little too much. Okay, so we had a $57 board. Okay, so before the bell rang, and I had to go teach, I was setting this proportion up with the markup already done. So our original price on these, on the skateboard, was the wholesale price was $57, and our 100% would go here, and the markup with the item in it, the original price that you paid, the $57 in it, would be the 100%, and the 150 markup, which gives us a total of 250% being paid total. So we added all that together first, and now we're going to figure out our total price. So we're going to do 57 times 250 divided by 100, and we get that our X is $142.50. So we get the same result either way. I like working with these numbers better than the decimal numbers if I can. All right, sales tax example. At a restaurant, you order a meal that cost $12 and a 5% sales tax is then applied. What is the total cost of the meal? Sales tax is similar.
We have a meeting right now.
Sales tax is figured out in the same manner as a markup. So, because we're adding that to our bill. So if we're figuring out the total cost, okay, so we've got the 100% here. You can find 5%, or you can do the 100 plus the 5, which that's my favorite method, And this is the method you would always find me doing if I'm out figuring out my percent of something. So we're adding our tax. So we've got 105% that we're adding to our meal. So and here we've got $12 for our meal. So we've got to figure out how much it's going to cost us. So we do 12 times 105 divided by 100, and we get that our tax is going to cost us, our meal, I'm sorry, this is our whole meal, is going to cost us $12.60. Okay, so without doing it, I could tell you that if you set this up without me, and did this problem, then you would have gotten that X was 60 cents, and then you would have had to add that to the 12. All right, so there's our lesson. If you have any questions, please come see me. Enjoy.